Ford F-150 2010 crew cab and the dreaded left door ajar. Now, all the doors are shut, and yet we still have the indication on the screen. Door still shut. Door mechanism is just up here, and you can toggle that, and it won't go out. Door mechanism. Okay. Now this one here has been fully latched, and the mechanism is just up inside here, and you should be able to hear it. Now this mechanism's already been changed, and it had no effect on the system. And after reading several forums, is to come here and look at your cabling connection here. This one actually came down to here. I've forced it back into that position. This is a copy of the right one, a video of the right one, and it works properly. So it should sort of sit in here like accordion-like and then go into the door. It shouldn't be bent for it to function properly. Now you can take this back and you can sort of force it back. I've already taken some of the wiring, the protective cover wrapping off of this. Okay, so has a hard piece of plastic, which is basically to act as a guide. As you can see, this had a bit of plastic deformation. It is plastic, but plastic deformation refers to that once it's been bent, it retains that shape. It doesn't go back to the original shape. Alright, so if we look at the wiring, okay, so one of the wires is definitely clipped, and there's a brown one, but they say that the wiring harness is green and purple. I don't really see any issues here with the purple. It could be down on this end, or it could be up here on this section. Left passenger rear door. Taking the panel off. Okay, so this section here comes off. Okay, and then you'll have a screw here. You'll have another screw at the bottom, just up under here, and again over here. You'll also have another one hidden in the door, just behind the latch, and usually you just take a knife, and then you can just press it in between the edge of the seam, and you want to just catch it and cause it to come out. You can also sometimes pull it out the back here. Okay, so now it's out. So after removing this and the other three screws, you can push in on the panel and then up, and the whole door panel will come off. Okay, so that bolts out. It's 8mm, 6mm, and then you're able to push on the door and then take the whole door off. Now, the cabling behind here, one's for your window, and then the other one is for your door mechanism. That runs up, and you've got a little behind the vapor barrier, a little clip, and then that runs down to a second one. Okay, and then into the door mechanism, which is in the corner. Okay, So as we can see, we've got purple, gray, green, black, and yellow. And that goes to your door mechanism. We've dismantled the door, we've pulled out the wiring harness. These are the key points which they go into the door for various locations, anti-vibration, security, and they lead directly to the various components. Now, after removing the door and then looking at the unit here, okay, so there's several brakes, green, black and gray, purple and green, and black and yellow. So we'll see about removing this out of its mechanism and then seeing what we can do to patch the unit.